pain and the hate, the debates and the rage are the same every day. Let it stoop, every day to the anger penetrate every thought, every gaze. Why he looking at my way? What the fuck is wrong with me? What the fuck is wrong with him? Put that anger to the brim, let it boil to the top. All that malice overfilled. I'ma laugh it up for real, always pushing toward the kill. See that semi-automatic, pick it up, let it spill. All this negativity is filling my health. Yo, I ain't turn you to a monster, I'm revealing yourself. Yo, I ain't make you pull the trigger, I just give you some shells. Yo, watch on demon time, and brother, you are giving them hell.
Good evening, YouTube. I am your host, the King Shadow. This is another No Excuse Reactions, Oddball. So, the hot bar segment is where I go on the short clips bar on YouTube and just slide that bitch to record. Okay? Quick grab of the fuckery. That's basically what it is. And I'm going to dissect it, explain it, and talk shit about it. So, let's get on with the show. Please like and subscribe, comment, share me out. Get me out there, people. Get me out there. Alright.
But I ain't right. You got that size of money? What the hell? Hold on, we gotta run up on this thing. What the hell you be having going on, bro? Why you be doing all that lame ass shit, bro? All that police shit, all that snitching shit. Don't know what I'm talking about. That shit be lame, man. The shit be funny a little bit, but you be doing too much, bro. You feel me? There ain't no pressure, no, but you be straight up. Like I said, man, I be seeing what you be about. I be seeing what we doing. That shit really be lame to hell, but you know that shit be lame to hell, nigga.
What you talking about, nigga?
What you mean, nigga? What I'm talking about, nigga?
What you mean, nigga?
Oh, bro, what you got, son, nigga? What you got?
What you mean?
What you got?
Nigga?
What you got?
Nigga, what you go tell me?
Oh, you gonna tell me?
Tell me, tell me.
How about telling me? Bet. Lame man, nigga, bet.
Okay, Charleston White. Now, I did a show with when Anton had him on. Some of the shit he said on there. I did a show on that. So you can double back in the catalog, check that out. But now this dude, the one that approached him, he be doing that shit to random, you know, people out there and stuff. He has videos out there of him doing that extra shit. He think he funny, but that nigga gonna get fucked up. Step to the wrong nigga, you feel me? Charleston wasn't playing with that nigga, you feel me? That's all you coming up there talking all that lame shit about the snitching and shit and all that shit. Hey, what he said is the dead ass truth. Nigga, I ain't going to jail for some shit I ain't do. Okay? If I'm in it, and my niggas are in it, tight lip. But if that shit is nowhere in my functional factor, nigga, hey, get that shit away from me. It's over there. You feel me? That's not snitching. That's keeping the shit off your back. You feel me? And Charleston been pointing that out, and he's been getting a lot of cam time with a lot of different shows and stuff like that there. And this nigga coming up with the posture like he hostile. You feel me? Charleston read that nigga, step back. What you mean, nigga? What's up? Then he kept going with the bullshit. Nigga whipped out the taser. At least he was gonna do you better than the cops, nigga. Make you piss yourself instead of kill you, nigga. You feel me? Understand that shit, nigga. You dumbass. Hey, people who be doing radical shit like that, you gotta be careful. There's gonna be a day and age when another person gonna come up and just wax your shit for doing something stupid. Alright, next one.
They're called the sea nomads. They live in the Philippines. These are people who don't live on land. They live on houseboats that sail around the Pacific. For thousands of years, they've had this lifestyle. And they dive for their food. Dive. So they forage on the seabed. They are the world's best free divers. They spend hours per day underwater. They can hold their breath longer than anyone else. And they do it nothing except with weights and wooden goggles. They dive down into the seabed and forage, and they hunt underwater with spears. Okay? They hunt underwater with spears. It's mind-boggling.
Wow.
And but they have evolved to have different spleens and different oxygen metabolism than you and I. So those among them that could survive the dives fed their families, made more babies, and now we think this happened 2,000 years ago. They're different. The ones that couldn't died.
The sea nomads. Okay. That clip's interesting because it shows adaptive evolution. Okay. That's what he was explaining. Adaptive evolution. Now, I remember on my last hot bar, on awkward conversation, versatile conversations, that girl talking about girls evolved and guys don't want to deal with it. No. What girls are doing now is not evolution. It's de-evolution. What people are doing now is being stupid to what we should be doing. Okay? Working against the nature instead of going with nature to evolve. Okay? Now, evolution is a bit shaky theory, but it's also a proven theory for many things. Okay? That was a perfect example of the nomads over time getting bigger lung capacities, having different types of spleens, their muscles end up developing different than ours, you feel me, because they're damn near great swimmers, you feel me, and down there under there for hours and shit, goddamn. I seen that shit on Discovery Channel. Them niggas be down there just chilling. No scuba suit, just no scuba suit. Okay? But they evolved over time. The strongest stayed alive to hunt and feed their people. They had babies. Those babies were strong like their parents. The parents taught them how to do this shit. And then they evolved to be even better than their parents. And then they evolved. And then them evolved. And then so on and so forth. That adaptive evolution. They adapted to their surroundings and what they had to do. Okay? What's going on now is not adaptive evolution. Okay? This has nothing to do with evolution. It's just people getting too lackluster with all these rights and all this stuff like that there, not understanding the proper stuff, the proper necessity. Can't even talk right now. The proper necessities in life. And that was a perfect example of that. But damn, them niggas be underwater. Call them guppy people, not nomads. All right, let's go.
Called the sea nomad.
You think that we disagree on a lot, sweetheart? Like what? Like what? Really? I went to one of them women's marches and we had a lot in common. I saw those girls screaming, "Free the nipple!" Yeah, that sounds pretty good. They were screaming, "We should be able to have sex with as many guys as we want." Yes, you should. If we get pregnant, we should be able to abort it. Hopefully. And we need to work so we can pay our half. Hallelujah! Fellas, get down here! It's happening! We've reached common ground! It was unbelievable. These women were fighting for the right to become the men they've always hated. Just walking around with their shirts off, fucking whoever, not worried about the kid. I'm like, are y'all feminists or fuck boys? What is this shit?
Melanie King. Oh, she's a cute one. Now, she pulled that. Forgot that white boy's name. But he's a decent comedian. He's a decent comedian. He's been out there for a while. A lot of y'all probably recognize him. But what he's saying was damn near true a good couple years ago. Okay? Good couple years ago. And then the way he ended that joke is how niggas are feeling now with girls. Okay? That's how niggas are feeling now. Because literally a lot of girls are doing that. Even look at some of these new little rap chickies. They sound straight like a nigga. They want to act like a nigga. They think they bossing them with the niggas. It's hilarious. It's hilarious, you feel me? It sounded good years ago, but now in practice it's not working. That's why the government overturned Roe versus Wade, you feel me? And they fucking with all the different laws and shit. Now people getting pissed about that, but they only you should get pissed at yourselves, because everybody went lackluster with that and did the wrong things with the privileges that was bestowed upon them. They got the privilege revoked. So that shit was funny. Next.
You let a white man call you a nigga?
You goddamn right, because it's a compliment. See, this what y'all fail to realize. Uneducated black folk.
Come on, talk to me.
When the white boy got mad at you, he never said, he said, boy. Come here, boy. When you did what he said, you was boy, gal. The only time you ever called nigga is when you stood up and went against him. Only the strong was called nigga.
Okay.
No, I'm strong. I ain't.
That's
y'all.
good.
Yeah, only the strong will call nigga. Nigga is a word to be proud of. So when you hear a white man call you a nigga, say, man, I can't ever be that strong. Those are the greatest people who ever lived on earth, never done nothing wrong to nobody. Why would you be ashamed to be called nigga? Why?
All right. Let's move on now.
It's on your grandmother's birth certificate, nigga.
Oh,
Why would you be ashamed to be called nigga? You only heard it when it was time
Because I
to
always
die.
thought somebody ignorant and put that on her birth
No,
certificate.
boy. You was boy. Come here, boy.
So let's talk about you. You let a white man call you a nigga?
You got
Charleston White again. I told you he's been getting a lot of screen time with different variety of shows. Interesting way of looking at it, Charleston. Very interesting way of looking at it. Interesting way to ignore and overcome it. Interesting. Me personally, let me put this straight real quick before I cough up a lung smoking this shit. So, yes, they would call the strong ones niggas, the ones that rebelled and was hard to break. They would call them niggas. Yes, that is true. But it was also a word that meant something before. They called us that. Okay? And then it's also a word that you try to utilize as an oppression word. Okay? So, if a white man comes up to you and call you nigga with the aggression, that nigger, okay, with the at the end, flow the motherfucker, because he's coming out of oppression, thinking he's better. Get what I'm saying? Don't let that shit slide, my nigga. That's why I be calling everybody nigga. Okay, I call you nigga for the definition of the word. You feel me? Everybody has nigga moments and nigga tendencies. Especially in this day and age. Everybody got them. Everybody got a fucking nigga moment and nigga tendencies. Get real niggerish sometimes. But I think I hit my limit on that though. But when it comes from trying to oppress somebody or trying to make somebody feel bad, they'll correct that shit. But, you know, if imagine you came to my nigga, you feel me? I will cook shit. Yo, nigga, what's up? You feel me? You feel me? Now, there's some select white boys out there that they earned that nigga card because they lived the nigga life with nigga families. You feel me? They didn't have white families. You feel me? They had black people taking care of them. You feel me? The only white family they had is the one that came out they did. You know what I'm saying? Like, those guys kind of got a little leeway, but even then, they don't come out with the oppression. They know better. They know better. Okay? So don't let that slide when it comes out aggressive with oppression. Don't ever, black people, black boys, don't ever let that shit slide when it comes out with aggression. Okay? When it comes out with oppression and aggression, you correct that. Put it in the ground where it's supposed to be. I'm not condoning violence. I'm just saying correct that shit.
Yep.
And I saw her having a conversation with somebody, and I find out she's been lying to me, and she has her tubes tied. You know I wanted to have a baby with you. You know I want to marry you. You've been lying to me. You've been leading me on this entire time.
I was gonna tell you more about. I was gonna tell you, but they can be reversed. It's $10,000. I already have the doctor on speed dial. What's up? What's up? I have the doctor on speed dial. He can reverse those. He can reverse that. That's easy.
So, Miss Thompson, to be honest with you, if you've been saying you wanted to have a baby and he found out X amount of months ago. How long did you have that procedure? How long ago?
20 years ago.
How many?
Oh my.
Oh my God.
What about it's reversible?
Oh my God. And I saw her having a
Swear. That's why they ain't no divorce court. 20 years and get at the gate of the relationship. You feel me? Because they weren't even together 20 years. So at the gate of the relationship, she was already too tied up before the streets. You feel me? Everybody was clapping cheeks. Nigga, you should have known that shit. Nigga, god damn. 20. And then she tried to fake her. I can get it reversed though. Get it reversed, bitch. You know how much shit you were doing? You just got caught once. That's why I want the divorce. You got caught once, bitch. Now I find out your tubes tied. For your whole entire relationship and just pushing for the marriage and kids. She pushing for that shit. And how can you have it when you have your shit tied, lady? Yeah, that's a heavy lie right there. That nigga, I know his heart kind of like, ouch, that was a stab. You know, she got the Ginsu knife and hit him right in the dead center. God damn, the whole entire relationship? Shit.
You know why I say kids ain't shit. Okay. Don't get me wrong, I love the shit out of my little hump trophies, right? They're the best thing that's ever happened to me. But they say stuff in front of other people that got them people looking at me like I'm a bad parent, and I don't appreciate it. Because I'm a good damn parent. I just talk shit. Anywho, I ordered pizza for me and the kids last night because we was hungry. I paid everything online. It was good to go. Did the pizza delivery man show up at my house? Ding dong. Hey, bro, you can go get that. All my son got to do is go to the door, open the door, grab the pizza, say, sir, thank you so much for your time. Have a great day. And we can get to eating. Does my son do this? No. The pizza delivery guy says, hey, young man, how you doing? Hands my son the pizza and says, hey, that's heavy. Be careful with it. To which my son replies, that's the same thing I tell myself every time I use the bathroom. Man, this pizza delivery driver looked at me like I did something wrong. I said, sir, here's $20. Don't say nothing to nobody. You was never here. Otherwise.
Now, that hillbilly is hilarious. Okay? He's like a southern cop. He's an actual cop. Yeah. That's 5-0. But this dude always talking about his kids. Okay? Always. Man. Kids say the darndest things. But hey, if your kids are cracking off like that, man, you know they're gonna be some decent comedians then. Shit. You know they got decent careers ahead of them. Talking shit. They born shit talkers, you feel me? That's comedian's job. Okay? That shit was funny.
Say kids ain't shit. Okay.
What's up, y'all? There was an incident that happened recently in Alabama where a couple from Florida came up here to go to the mountains, take some pictures, possibly propose to his girlfriend or whatever. And on their way out, they ran across a woman that was stranded on the side of the road, a black woman stranded on the side of the road. So they went over there to offer help, try to get her car started. Over there for hours, could not get the car started. And once it came to the point, it was like, yeah, we can't get it done. It's not going to work. This lady upped the gun on these people, told them to go into the woods, and she tried to rob them at gunpoint. Little did she know the guy had a gun on him. So they exchanged fire with each other. He shot her up a couple times. She shot him one time. He ended up passing away. And a lot of people keep sitting out here trying to act like these women are victims. That shit is getting men killed out here. And he was protecting his woman. But you know, men don't protect women anymore. These situations happen all the time, but for some reason, a lot of people seem to be blind to it, and they just want to demonize men. Y'all need to stop and open your eyes. What's up, you?
Okay, dude. Okay. That was an interesting example. It's kind of morbid, but interesting. You sure it was a lady and not a nigga in drag? Like, but hey, you know, a lot of these girls are trying to become hood niggas, you know what I mean, in the hood. So hey, just pulling over for some of them ain't happening no more. You gotta have eyes open for everybody at all times. Hey, the man did his point. If he lived it, you know, salute. You know what I mean? If he did, damn. Just trying to be nice. Get fucked up.
This woman here claims to be a prophet, and this conservative pastor appears to agree with her. But wait for the plot twist of the century.
Thank you tonight. I appreciate you very, very much. God bless you. You wanted to say something?
To the Calvary Chapel. I just wanted to say that yes, I did talk with her last night, and I didn't know much about her ministry. She was kind enough to give me as many materials as she could on the spot, and her men were perfect gentlemen to me inside. And for the rest of these 7 days that she's here, any of you that come and any of our friends that come, we need to be deeply respectful. We need to show an intense love to them. But above all of those things, we need to spend all of our time at the deepest place of prayer, praying that God indeed would protect all those who hear this false message that comes from her lips.
This woman here claims to be a prophet.
Hey, be wary of false prophets. He blasted her out through her whole congregation like, yo, we're gonna put a deep prayer for anybody who listening to this crazy bitch. You saw her face like, what? Gotcha, bitch. Oh, God, that was hilarious. Don't lie on God. We gonna blow your doors open. Fuck up your whole issue.
A woman is more attractive. The way I interpreted what he said is I said, okay, a woman is more attractive if she has been more selective, has had more self-respect, hasn't been around the block a million times, hasn't given away the goods too easily, and has saved herself for experiences that matter. Women don't, promiscuous women, modern feminists may not like that point, but that is a reality. And I think that for men, that is something. I know my husband has had that conversation with me many times, that he very much appreciates the way I chose to live my life. That was very valuable to him. So this is another example where immediately, and you know who gets offended, Rolo? I'll tell you, women who've slept with everybody on earth hear this and they're like, what is he saying about me? Take a moment and self-reflect. Yeah, he's talking to you and he's probably right. A woman is more attractive. The way I interpret
Married woman. You know why she married? She kind of explained it. And more of them, the wives are coming out and saying this shit when they see the extra shit online. So now they got shows of their own and shit. Now you're helping the housewives get paid, crazy ladies. Straight up. That's the treasure method, you feel me? If you're a prize is hard to get. That brass ring is hard to get. So if everybody got that ring, is it still a prize? Have everybody seen and grasped the treasure? Is there treasure left? Just something to think about. She made a point. Something to think about. The less anybody gets to you, the more valuable you are to a husband. Okay? So understand that. That's basically what she said. So this has been my show. That's the last clip. We went up and down. We had some laughs, some tragedy. Please like, subscribe, comment, talk. I want to get a little comment here and there when you get Get 240 people look at my portholes and nobody has nothing to say about that shit. Was that good? You didn't have nothing to say about that shit? Come on, holla at me. I'll catch y'all.
Talking all that smack the way you act, nigga. Hey, what's good? You think you know that, but you never understood me. I never gave a damn. I've been mobbing with the hoodie, so you can get clapped if your haters tryna boogie. I don't give a fuck who you sending. The more the merrier, right up when they get him. But don't be mad when I rush and I set it up. And everybody in a jump, now they dead and go. And I don't care at all.